I'm walking out in my garden and we've got about a week to go. Listen to the kookaburras until it's spring, and I don't know if you can hear the bees up in the Manchurian pears, but there are a lot of them. This is really a beautiful time of the year in my garden. The camellias are out. See if I can turn and get some Manchurian pear behind me. It's just so beautiful. And over here we have the Nicky Crisp. We've just had a little chuckaluck bird, I call them. And all these, along my fence line I have Nicky Crisp, which you can see behind me, and the Manchurian pears. They're just so dainty. Spring is on its way. What a beautiful day. Roses are starting to bud, which is good. And over here in the willow, I'm amazed that bees actually find this yummy. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're high up in the tree. I think they're after the little tiny flowers on it. There's one. And they were all over the place. Sorry, it's not very clear, but they seem to like it. They're after these little buds. Oh, thank you, kookaburras. Star Wars magnolia getting ready to come out. Open up. You're waiting for me to go over there, are you, Jack? He's such a good boy. It's getting a bit wonky, isn't it? We're going to have to do something about it. Not sure what, but I think it'll involve taking it all down. But I'm hesitant to do it because I think there are tiny little birds nesting in there. And it's a lot of work. Anyway, a job for another day. And look at this perfect stand of daffodils. Hello, Jack. You're going to be in the picture too. And this is volunteer camellia. Makes a pretty show here. And these are my new plantings. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here of Nicky Crisp. And I'm thinking that I'm going to actually remove, after this is flowered, the jasmine. I've got it in a few spots along here. And as I said, I'm all about gardening in my old age, or for my old age. And I'm going to remove the jasmine and plant camellias along here. That way I don't have to prune, because these become very, very prolific in their growth. Some more bulbs. I think this is called Star. This is Snowflake. It's so lovely to see the roses coming out in bud and new growth. I gave them a really good prune this year. A lot of work, a lot of pruning in the garden for me this year. And that's an azalea, a red one. And here we have Jack again. Another pat. He's a good boy. And Debbie is still flowering really well. And the Manchurian pears just putting on a beautiful show across the fence line. This is the beautiful blood plum blossom. Just look at that. It's just laden with flowers. So pretty. But I think I'm going to have to thin this out because it's got way too many blossoms. But I'll leave it there the way that it is, so that the bees can get the nectar. And over here we have the apricot blossom. Love blossom time. As you can see, it's very wet underfoot. But the girls don't seem to worry. Some of my girls are getting their feathers back after molting. That's a naked neck. And the chook, who had her feathers being eaten off her back, they've all come back. There she is over there. See if I can get a picture of her. And she was being eaten at night time by mice. Anyway, she seems to have recovered. And here's number one. What are you doing, number one? What are you doing? Hey, number one? Yep, I'm going to take that down and spread it over this muddy chicken pen. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Oh, you're beautiful. You are. Yeah, it won't be long. Got two up here now. Oh, well, nearly three. What are you doing? Hey? You're a funny girl. You are. Come on. Right. Let me get to it. Come on. Can I cut it? Can I? She wants to get on top of me. Okay. All right. We better get to it. I think they like this. I think they're happy. That should provide a bit more area for them to get in. It's not so wet. Down the bottom end of the chicken pen it's okay. Down this end, because it's a bit higher. But up this end, actually no, it's higher up that end. So I'm not sure why it's really sloppy up there. Anyway, hopefully that fixes it up. We did put down mulch before, made from bark, and that seemed to work all right. But this is just a quick fix and a bit cheaper and a bit easier. Are you enjoying that? Hey? You are? That's good. Mr. Black too, he's having a good time. And of course I've got my other rooster over there, giving them something to scratch around in, and they're enjoying that.